So I don't know about you, but every job I've had in an office, I have had bosses that completely ignore my calendar. For years and years, whether you're using Outlook or, Google, that's the main two I've used in my career so far. There's, you put in your calendar and you can check, scheduling assistant or see when people are available. And I will literally have things like out of office or, not available or and it's completely ignored when someone's scheduling a meeting. Like it doesn't even cross their mind to look to see if I'm available, but I have to be there. And then I have to respond saying, I'm not available that time. Can you reschedule it? When they really could have just looked, and it makes me so annoyed. So I want to tap about it. Okay. So take a deep breath in and out. Even though I clearly keep my calendar up to date, it's very obvious what my availability is during the day. And it is completely ignored by people. People scheduling meetings, having no care in the world whether if it's my availability or not. It's all about them. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Got a deep breath in and out. Even though I spend time keeping my calendar up to date, and I show the respect of looking at other people's calendars when I'm scheduling a meeting. People don't respect my time, and it is infuriating to me. And it's such a minor thing that is such an easy fix, and it just doesn't happen. And even though I feel this way, I deeply and completely honor and accept how I feel. Good, deep breath in and out. Even though people have no respect for my time, this happens at every single job I've ever had. And it drives me absolutely crazy to have to respond saying I'm not available or try to change my own plans. I deeply and completely honor and forgive myself and everyone else involved, or try to forgive everyone else involved. My calendar is very clear. It has my start time, my end time. I put in there, when I have certain lunch plans, when I have to deal with something for my children, like getting them off the bus on a work at home day. And I put it in there clearly so that I don't have to respond and say I'm not available. There's a reason why scheduling assistant exists. And I don't understand why, especially bosses, refuse to look at it. They refuse to see if I'm free. It's the easiest thing in the world. You click the button that says scheduling assistant and you see who's free. Just like I check before I schedule meetings. And it's so frustrating because I'm taking the time to make it easy. And I'm making it easy for them when I schedule meetings. And I feel like they have zero respect for me. They could care less. As long as they're available, then I need to make myself available with no care for the other person. Now, not every boss has been like this, and I've talked to them about it. The ones who are like this. And it'll be good for a week, and then they're back at it. And I don't know how to get them to look. It makes me actually feel very unimportant. Like my time is not as important as theirs. And it just drives me nuts. And I keep saying that, but I don't know what else to do. Even talking to them doesn't change anything. it's still all based on what they want and what they need. And so I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to make them look at my calendar. I guess the only solution I can think of is to, when I do respond saying that I'm not available, to include in there, my calendar is up to date. You'll see that I'm unavailable at so-and-so time. Do I need to reschedule my personal time or something like that? And maybe make it pretty direct, you know? Make it like, I don't know, I want them to feel stupid for not checking my calendar, but that's not gonna work. So I guess I need to come up with a template maybe. And it should say, you know, I'm not available at this time, blah, blah. And then I don't have to rewrite it every time and get worked up every time. And I can just copy and paste and just realize they're in their own little world and that, you know, everybody thinks about themselves and I just have to deal with it. And honestly, it's such a minor thing. And I don't know why I get so frustrated by it. But I think it's because it's a minor thing I get frustrated. It's such an easy thing. And I just don't get it. So I'm going to get my response ready. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to do some tapping. Maybe I'll open a Word document and write, "You're a stupid idiot. Why didn't you check my calendar?" and then delete it. And then just move on and have that automatic response that I can just copy and paste over. Because my time is valuable. And even though this is not going to change, I can tap about it to get some of this anger out and this frustration out. And, you know, I can tell them, I can do all the things. I'm open to suggestions that they might have. Maybe I need to go in it that way. Like, hey, I don't know what else to do, but my calendar's up to date and you haven't been looking. Is there another solution that would help you to check? Like, I don't know, something like that. And even though nothing's going to change, I'm open to not getting so angry about it. I'm open to letting some of that frustration out and just ignoring it, or just getting it out of my system altogether, actually. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. I forgive myself and I forgive all of the people who will not check my calendar. All right, have a great day.